Hey guys, so today we're going to start applied arithmetic, and we're going to start off really nicely with an easy one, which is VAT. And VAT stands for value added tax, and value added tax is on all goods and services in Ireland. You can see here there's different VAT rates. The two that we're going to look at the most will be the standard rate, which at the minute is 21%. That will change to 23% in March. And then this reduced rate, which is 13.5. So they're the two that we really focus on. I've just added in the other two there. So zero rate, that's on children's clothes and many foods and medicines. And then the special rate applies to livestock, which is 4.8%. But these two here would be the two that we're going to really focus on. Okay, so if you want to pause the video there and take down the following question. So we have Michelle sees a camera in a shop window. The sign says €250 plus VAT at 21%. How much will she pay for the camera? So as always, I'm going to do a step-by-step on this as to how you go about doing this question. So first of all, step one, we're going to find the VAT percentage. And how we do that is I'm going to take this 250 and I'm going to multiply that by 0.21 or 21%, okay? And you'll find if you have a Casio calculator, the percentage button, it's just there above the bracket sign on your calculator. So you'll just see it, you'll have to press shift and then press the bracket sign, or otherwise you can put it into this decimal format. And you get the VAT. This VAT amount is 52.50. Now, because we can see here that it says plus VAT, we need to add that on. And that's going to be our second step. So, step two, add this amount to the cost. So I have my 250 plus my 52.50. And Michelle, when she goes to actually buy that camera, she has to pay 302.50 for it. Okay, so using the same concept, I want you to pause the video now, use your two steps and go ahead and figure out what the final price is for this lawnmower. So as you can see here, step one, I got the €150 and I multiplied it by 0.21 and that gave me 31.50. And then my step two, I'm just going to take my €150 and I'm going to add that 31.50, and what I'll get is 181.50, and that's my final answer. That's how much Ahmed pays for the lawnmower. Okay, so the last question I want you to have a go at. Rachel gets her hair done and it costs her 120 plus VAT at 13.5%. How much is her final bill? Now, first of all, if you're struggling to understand or to remember how we get this as a percentage, all I do is put 13.5 over 100 and that will give me the percentage. That will skip my decimal point and I'll get 0.135. So go ahead and answer this question, pause the video, and then when you're ready, press play and I'll be back and we'll do some. Okay, so first step, 120 multiplied by 0.135, and I just do that in the calculator. And I'm going to get 16.2. And then my second step, I get 120 plus 16.2, and I get 136.20. That's my final answer. That's how much Rachel pays to get her hair done. Okay, so let's look at a little bit more of a difficult question where we have been told to find the price, but we want to find out what the VAT was, or what the cost was before the VAT. So we see here, Carol gets her hair done and the bill comes to $56.75. The VAT is charged at the reduced rate of 13.5%. What is the original bill before the VAT was added? Now, really important to note here that we cannot do 56.75 minus 13.5%. That's something we cannot do that. So please, and I remember some of you from junior cert, we cannot do that. Don't forget that. So first of all, what we need to know is that the bill includes VAT at 13.5%. So we have 100% of the cost plus 13.5% of the cost equals to 56.75. So that tells me that 113% of the total cost is 56.75. Okay, and that's going to really help me then for step 2 if I want to find out. What I really want to find out here is what the 100% is. Okay, so what is the 100%? What's the cost before VAT? So in order to do that, what I do is I take 113. Oh, I have a little bit of a mistake there, 0.5%. So we'll just rub that out there. So that should be 0.5%. And that's equal to 56.75. And in order for me to find out what 100% is, I first of all want to find 1% of the bill. So I'm going to simply divide both sides by 113.5. If I do it to one side, I must do it to the other. And then that's going to give me 1%. Because obviously if I divide 113.5 by 113.5, I get 1%. And then on the other side, I'm going to divide 56.75 and divide that by 113.5. And what I'm going to get is 0.5. And then my very last step, I'm going to multiply both sides of this. So I'm going to multiply this side by 100 and I'm going to multiply this side by 100, because remember, if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. And what I get then is, well, 1% by 100 gives me 100%, and 0.5 by 100 will give me €50, and that's my cost. Now, just to revert back up here, if you tried 56.75 minus 13.5% on your calculator, you will not get €50. So you can check that yourself. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to look back over that question. You're going to do the exact same thing for this question, except this time your VAT is 21%. So you are going to have 100% plus 21% equal to 242. So go ahead and give that question a go, please. Okay, so let's try it then. So 121% is going to equal to 242. So that's my first step. My second step then is going to be divide both sides by 121. So whatever that value is on the left hand side, that's what you're going to divide by, because that you want to get 1% on this side. So when you do that, you get 1% is equal to 2. And then our third step, our final step, is multiply both sides by 100. And you'll get 100%, because 1 by 100 is 100, is equal to €200. So his AirPods were €200 before the VAT.